I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings. The chamber.
Of course I do. I keep finding hair in my food.
Oh,
It's about... Do you have any idea? But nobody tells you...
where should I start?
They must be coming from the other side of the car.
All right. I heard I'm supposed to put...
But you're mostly... You have to douse the ground. That creates a...
All right.
That's hard to describe. Together they form...
Don't worry. Hopefully I won't...
If I were you...
The devil.
And the old... The sooner you get...
Good to see you.
Greetings. Back to hell with you.
What are you doing? Oh, it's just water.
What are you gaping at?
Me, sir.
Who do you think? Don't you have any work to do?
I just stopped for a moment's rest. There's nothing wrong with that.
You can stand and stare.
The Chamberlain...
Those last summer, they're leaving.
Don't worry.
My ID, that's
All right.
their
Man, yes.
and
Let me get...
of you happy canned
I'll take care. I hope I can...
and one button to see you, my friend.
Back to hell with you.
I just had a chill down my spine. What was that?
Hey, you're not allowed here.
That should do it. I hear...
Again, is anyone...
Oh,
That's the only...
what do you think?
Occasionally, even the devil... How do you...
Like a horror...
An interesting... King Sig... Anything else?
What kind of...
Rare one.
What...
I understand.
Yeah.
So he managed...
Why does...
Because that Prague... If you want... Mortimer...
Excuse...
And what else?
But now...
Jobs? Wences... Yes, he might...
Why doesn't...
It...
Why did they...
That's... And when... That's...
I reckon that...
You're... That's... But King... He It was only... A year ago. They seek...
So Von...
Not at all. I think...
Who
do you... The most...
But we...
On the...
I heard some... There's one I'd like to buy... Sand colour...
Yes. But why are you interested...
I've heard there is... Every alchemist...
Perhaps you know well. And the one he left with it before... All I remember is... I'm fairly benevolent, but he's had it borrowed for an excess...
I'll have a talk with Nick.
You think I haven't tried? It seems I've warned him, repeat, but Nickford is old and...
The price of such a book must be...
But as I said, Nickford is intentionally avoiding me. I've managed to find...
I reckon those...
I'm surprised that he's ever Nickford is a loner, now that he's decided to leave. But I'm afraid that's all I've managed to find.
I'll help you.
Many thanks.
I won't keep you...
Did you buy what I wanted from the market? Yes, Mom. I left it on the table for you. They did actually, Mom. And what did you tell them? That it was none of their business. Was that all? That's very good. You can keep any money that's left over. Not for now.
Back to hell with you. A little more here. About that
Please tell
first...
who exactly?
You said Nick where at the castle?
Nick Vard lives like a hermit. His chambers are... He took his meal lately.
So-
Nick Vard, I'm not surprised.
Where is...
Birth, if you can't...
Where is...
As Lord, perhaps.
Where is...
I've seen he sleep.
That's every... Lord von Burgov, I've been told to deal with the demons plaguing the castle.
It's a thankless job, but a necessary one.
Are they really so much...
They've been and call him that help,
I can't...
but he's many.
Why don't you...
The cast we have.
Oh, excuse me.
I came to tell you I spring...
Oh, thank God. I didn't want to start making pike gas. Did you?
They look like they can wrap their...
Thanks for taking care of. God be with you, sir.
At your service, sir.
Good day to you.
Easy, good horse. Whoa! Nice and slow. Whoa, whoa. Can we fight?
As you wish.
I want to...
How many
Nah, this is...
are you?
Time to sow winter grains. You want to try me? You're not going to plow on Sunday, are you? My fingers! Show what you're made of! Wanker! Enough!
I'm all yours.
Bleeding already, are you? Take. For glory! Enough! That's enough!
You want to try me? Ha! I surrender. But don't let...
So,
Sir, I reckon abandon...
how?
It was
What went?
hard to...
That's all.
If you...
What do you mean?
It might... Like I said...
Why do they?
It's... Once you...
So you're.
Indeed.
Oh.
No, a man...
Sorry.
We each have a...
What?
I make... And I didn't...
You became.
That's right.
Where did you?
I've... Well, if you... He's a...
You must have.
That's...
I see.
Depends what... It was that I'd heard, sir.
I'd like.
Sir. If you are not... I was taught... But of course... First, it won't now come...
I'd like to.
Why not? I like such a... Would you like... All right. Attack. Oh, now come... Oh.
I'd like.
Sir. As you... I'll be happy... As you will. These now come... Good. I'm sorry.
I see you've got.
Wait a mo. The guards found something on this one thief. They wanted to go looking.
Why don't you look for?
I'm new here. I'm glad I made it out alive when Lord...
Would you be willing to sell me?
I'd rather we played...
Here's the.
I'm curious to...
Let's fight.
You're not up to...
Nah, none of.
In the... Go and get your horse so we can get going.
Privies for the soldiers, but not a demon in sight.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
Ah, you must have... The place you just...
You're right. My bad.
So where should I...
I was actually going to send you to... It's upstairs. I hear it.
All right then. Eight, 9... Don't show yourself here again. Eight, 9...
What was... I'm at your service, sir.
Don't show yourself here again. Eight, 9... Another privy.
Good afternoon.
I'm here for some...
Well, you got out of jail yesterday, and today you've put your fucking things up. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to, so kindly take a look at him in the stable. God be with you, good sir.
I took a look at...
And?
A nice animal.
Never mind looking a gift. Actually, now we've got to know each other, we could both get something out of it. What do you say? Can you keep your mouth shut?
Look, first, I'm a guest here. And second, it's not long ago that I was locked up.
Pity.
Don't worry. I'm right at home with horses. I learned to ride with cumans on my tail, and arrows whistling past my head. A tough school it was.
Well, I'll be damned. I never heard such a thing before. But even an experienced horseman like you needs equipment, as you well know. You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
Friend.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Greetings, Master Guard.
The place you said. I'm starting to lose my...
Oops, excuse me and my befuddled mind. I've messed up again.
Where the hell are...
Look around the staircase leading to the scribe's chamber, near the maid's quarters. It's between the palace below the crone and the tower. That reeking, hellish door must be hidden there.
I swear, if this is another shitter...
Of course not. I wouldn't dare threaten the security of the castle.
If there's nothing there, you'll have me to answer to.
I'm sure you'll find something.
Third time's the charm. I came to tell you the demons should...
Thank you.
Bertha, the scribe told...
Well, I brewed him another phial of... I told him to stop by...
Did he say where...
I can't say...
Oh, come now. I need to find it.
I remember the recipes by heart.
Well, if a nobleman...
I suppose Lord Libac...
Of course.
So many gross...
But now tell me.
Well, it's a common potion for a bellyache. In that regard, everything...
Nick Vard didn't have time to run...
It was in the privy down below the... I helped him. Lord Libac is quite... That's why he... But this time...
Is that all?
What else is there to say? That the entire time he looked as if he'd done the worst thing in the world. It happens to the best of us. And I told him as much then. I'm just surprised he never came back for another file. I must say, he did look as if the fate of the entire castle was suddenly on his shoulders.
I don't know if this is going to do me any good.
Well, you could have found a worse clue.
Thanks anyway. Of course. Another privy. That's enough of that.
About that, please tell me.
I'm sorry.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
Blacksmith?
Let me guess. You didn't find any demons?
I'm done looking for them.
There's no need to anyway. You made so much noise the demons all crawled back. Christ! To think, I'd find 'em more 3 times.
So you were just wasting...
Not at all. Next time your belly starts rumbling, you'll know exactly...
A great life lesson. Really.
Greetings.
I heard. Did they?
Lady, a few fast swear.
My
Would you without letter? And then he.
But anyway, if they dared,
I'm glad. Now take the.
How?
Well, but if. How do you mean?
Yeah.
Then you. She. Her husband. He's an. And the.
I know.
It's true. In trust. In.
What is?
What can he brought? And yet he's the.
I understand.
That's not.
But
But no. But that.
I'd like to.
What?
I'd like to.
I'll tell.
Careful.
Welcome, sir.
Do you know where I can find Nickvard?
Erazim is suddenly interested in Nickvard and me. But when I need him to read something for me, he never has the time. I'm sorry.
I was asking about Nickvard.
Aye, I heard you.
I can.
In that case, would you mind reading this message I have?
Show me. Dear mistress of the. What is it?
Oh, what I wouldn't give to get message. Never mind. Read on.
Persevere. We shall soon escape the cursed fate, however. The heat of the Lightbringer's potion is worth. But when the last remnants of old.
How much?
Not much. My damn clump has sent all of the Lightbringer's secret, but fear not, may this be the first task on the road to. That's it. True enough.
My.
But what does it mean?
Lord Lee, I suggested to him it wasn't proper for a noble to have an affair with a maid. But then he found what he calls the Lightbringer's potion book. He said it would light a flame in him that... So
I know the book he's talking about.
Look, can we stop talking about this?
I need help.
No!
Lord be with you.
I'm looking for Nick.
Hey, Nick. I mean, I suppose his task wasn't so pressing.
What do you mean from
Nick Libac, that is. He's a castle lord. But then I heard what another castle lord was planning. He says there's a war.
I need to know more.
No.
What are you blathering about?
Von Berghoff said there's... I told him, watch out for spies, Sir Otto. You're a spy yourself.
I'm not.
Ha! That's why you have to be the side that Nickvard's on.
I'd like to.
Hold your...
Tell me what you want.
A sword.
Sword? What sword?
A long and very good one to have. If you bring it to me, forge one, buy one, or even steal one. Maybe from one of the guards at the training ground.
Steal a sword?
Not a spy who wants to help my servant. Once I get a sword, I'll fill you...
Listen, Hurt.
Don't try any word deeds to...
You wanted a sword?
I don't want an...
I'll think of a way.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Good doggy, good boy.
Kurva. Burning it. This is almost done.
Well, if I did, I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year.
So, I went to see my brother.
And?
To talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive.
About Nick.
Got that sword.
You wanted us.
That's perfect. I don't think you're a spy. Can't say for sure, but you seem all right.
What about Nickvard, then?
Nickvard asked me to do something for him. He must have admired my devotion. Either way, Nick looked troubled and not very healthy. He wanted me to fetch him something he lost outside the castle, and I told him I would. At least I could check to see if anyone was sneaking around about the castle. But then Nickvard clutched his belly and ran off.
That's all?
Aye. If you run into Nickvard, ask him if he still needs it or whether he found it himself. I'll be going into war soon, so I don't have time for these things, see?
I'll tell him.
How come you weren't in church on Sunday?
You're always welcome here, noble.
Go!
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Ja!
Whoa! You must be Nickvard, eh? Poor wretch. Sand-coloured cover, embossed. That'll be the book Crazel wants, but it's quite ordinary. Apart from being covered in shit.
Go! Quick! Quick!
Slowly. Nice and slow. Whoa! Whoa!
Quick!
Whoa!
That's the usual.
Chris Gott.
And I hope the wedding went well. What a grand affair it must have been. You know, just...
I'd like...
What is...
I'd like...
All right. Someone's been pampering this for us.
Good day to you.
About those
Is it...
Aye.
Are you sure?
Well, let's just say they didn't guard their camp all that well.
All right. I don't need... At least there's one less thing to worry about.
I'm glad I can count on you.
You can't just stroll around here without so much as a by your leave. You see, it didn't even hurt.
All right. What was that?
You! Stop! I'll kill you! Show your stuff! I'll help you with that, scum! Do it!
God bless.
I have the book for you.
Well, I must admit, I haven't had an apprentice this handy in a long time. Zinnik has nothing on you.
I didn't even look inside.
You had a treasure like this in your hands, and you weren't even curious to have a peek? Well, I suppose it's not for everyone. This really is something, but why is it all covered in shit for...
Let's just say this... It actually wasn't even in the castle. Under it, really.
Oh, refining saltpeter. Boil wine and... of course. Well, the last chapter of our story of knowledge awaits us.
So what now?
Sure, as long as Black Bertolt didn't make any mistakes in his calculations.
What Bertolt? Oh, God damn it, Crazer, what's going on? I'm tired of flying back and forth like a rag on a stick. I won't be led around by the nose. Will you finally tell me what's going on?
Believe it or not, all this secrecy had its reasons. But now I don't have to hide anything from you. It's time. We'll meet with the others in the lair, and there you'll learn the whole truth. You go ahead. I'm going to get a few things ready here.
All right, then.
Go! Go! Quick!
What'll happen now?
Our last supper, with only one but very filling course, awaits us.
Crazel, please. For once, just once, tell me what's actually going on.
And tell me yourself.
May God give you health, sir.
What'll happen now?
Our last supper, with only one but very filling course, awaits us.
Crazel, please. For once, just once, tell me what's actually going on.
And rob myself of enjoying your blissful ignorance? Not a chance. Tell me yourself, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, hopefully I'll finally find out what the point of all this was.
Or not, until you try another dose of niter.
I wouldn't do that to him. Not today. Bonnie will start today. At least I'll finally see if she understood my teachings. Bonnie?
First of all, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the whole gang for all the work you've done. We could never have finished the job without you. We found 2 new partners, you and Monarch here. It's good to have someone to rely on. So, it's time we started being honest with you, so you can finally learn the whole truth.
Not yet. Let's pull up that uppity bastard's leg a bit longer. That's the fun part!
No, Z-Neck. First of all, I rather like them legs of his. And secondly, I think we've put him through enough suffering. This whole time, you've been collecting ingredients and clues for us. But, so you wouldn't go nosing around, we always told you it was for something different than it actually was.
The miller here calls it tackets.
Tactics, you idiot. And everything worked out according to plan. So today we're finally close to our great success. With the help of Hermes Trismegistos and his successors, we'll finally complete the dream of all alchemists. Our magnum opus.
Exactly, Bonnie.
Magnum opus. A great work of alchemy. You're trying to make the Philosopher's Stone.
I see you've learned something after all. But no, the Philosopher's Stone isn't our goal.
Let's see then, Henry. What is it you think we're making here?
Some kind of weapon?
Well, Henry's not too far from the truth, after all, don't you think? Actually, he's pretty spot on, although weapons were our last order of business. Let's start at the beginning. My father was a miller as well, but I was never much interested in the trade. Even as a young boy, I loved running around Lower Samine and investigating everything living and dead. And I had a lot of questions about everything. Then my mother, God rest her soul, decided it'd be best for me to go to study in Prague. As soon as I grew up and gained a bit of sense, I packed my bags and left.
You must have had a real good mother for her to support you like that.
I'd say she didn't have much of a choice. My father was always busy, so she was the one who had to listen to all my questions. I met a lot of remarkable people at the university, and my thirst for knowledge kept growing. But in the end, it only took a year of all that pretentious, scholarly blathering and hypocritical nonsense for me to realize I wouldn't learn anything proper there. Most of the students and masters are just a bunch of dogmatic fools. They have their own truth, and those who want to know more or ask the wrong questions fall into disfavor, as was my case.
And what about your thirst for knowledge?
I realized I didn't need the university for things that are truly important. The most important science is not subject to any religious dogma. And, of course, it's not taught at any university.
You mean alchemy?
Exactly. The art of combination and dissolution. The key to understanding the very nature of the world. There's only one queen of science. Alchemy. I returned to the mill in Lower Samine and started a new life.
What did your parents say?
My mother had already passed away. All my father said was, "I knew you'd be back." And he sent me to haul sacks of flour. I think in the end he was glad to have someone to take over the mill from him. From then on, alchemy became my true passion. I brought a few important books from Prague. I started with the most difficult thing. I tried to create gold.
That was pretty daring of you.
As you might expect, it didn't work. But after a few tries, I managed to create something entirely different. Once I tried mixing sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter. I had a candle burning next to me. A gust of wind scattered the mixture, and all of a sudden, bang! I almost shit myself, I tell you. But then I realized I'd unwittingly created a miracle. Explosive black powder.
So I was right. You're making weapons.
No, it's about much more than that. We're all in on it now.
I couldn't continue my experiments on my own, but Bonnie and Zinnig did a few little jobs for me.
So he initiated us.
But we just still didn't know how to do it right and not blow ourselves up in the process.
And we used up a huge amount of saltpeter and sulfur.
By the way, the manuscript from that Hermes Trismegistos was our shopping list and price list for material from Kuttenberg.
Only we didn't know correct proportions. I looked up a few of my former fellow students and brought it up with them. And we found out that before us, some monk had already made the discovery.
Some fella called Black Bertold, and that he even started writing a book called Feuerwehr.
Feuerwerkbuch.
We can believe our luck when we found out there's a copy of it right here at Trotsky.
And you know the rest.
It's a discovery that will change history. In the right hands, it can make miracles happen. All it takes is a spark, and a storm of fire will sweep away the old world order. It will wipe out stupidity and ignorance, once and for all.
And what will happen now?
As I said, we're about to have our last supper on our journey to satisfy our hunger for knowledge. A feast of smoke and fire. Black Bertold never finished his book, because he never had enough ingredients for his last great experiment. But now, thanks to you, we do. We can finally finish Bertold's work and finish his book. We'll see with our own eyes what a barrel of black powder can do. I hope you're as excited as I am.
Before we get started, this book,
everything you'd want and a...
Do you...
We did not eat.
What is it?
If we had a few big barrels of the stuff, we could demolish Trotsky if we wanted to. And maybe we will.
All of us here are truly passionate about the idea of a new world. And now it's within our grasp.
What is it you studied at the university?
I was supposed to become a preacher.
That fits you. Maybe you'd even be a good preacher.
Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't.
God has a path prepared for each of us. And each of us here decided not to follow it.
I was supposed to be a dyer, but I was too lazy to work 6 days a week and soak my hands in lye.
I was supposed to become a nun, but I didn't want to give up the booze and fellas.
And I've already told you everything. The world is what you make it.
How did a scholar and an alchemist become a thief?
Prague is a big city, and a poor student has no chance of getting a decent place to sleep or even something to eat. Learning to shop with 5 fingers was the first requirement for survival. We're all masters of our own destiny.
I've heard enough.
Now let's do it then. Bonnie, is everything ready?
Indeed it is. We can get started. Long live the beautiful new world.
Looks like it ain't working.
I'd say it works just fine.
This will change history.
What? I can't hear a thing. But I'd say it works just fine.
Instead of mixing this stuff.
As long as you listen to me and keep the proportions right, you won't fuck
No
me
splinters, white ash.
My ears ever stop ringing?
You silly doggy.
We've been through a lot together. Will you finally tell me more about yourself?
Have you not grown tired of all this constant questioning? I've told you plenty already. And if I left something out...
Well, I know about the university, the alchemy, your desire to change the world. But I don't know anything about you as a person.
That's a question I'd like to know the answer to myself. To find yourself, and who you really are. Isn't that the only true meaning of life?
You really led me on about the Gunpowder magazine, didn't you? A golem made of dough, souls inside saltpeter, the secrets of light and shadow. That was all just empty talk, wasn't it?
Not exactly. It's all based on the real philosophy of the Jewish Kabbalah. I studied the writings of Bonaventura and Dietrich von Freiburg, but it was never in my interest to put their theories into practice. But they worked brilliantly as a cover-up, don't you think?
I really thought you'd have a golem made from dough walking around the mill, or that I could become invisible.
Ah, but black powder is no less a miraculous creation.
So for the last time, Crazel, what now?
I'll do what I promised, and what will most likely be my fate. I'm going to gather together all the knowledge I've acquired and finish Black Berthold's book. I'll finish his opus.
Uh-huh. And what about me?
That's up to you, Henry. You're a free man. Lord Samin has no hold over you, and never did. You know, the inevitability of God's plan takes no interest in people like you and me. We'll always be little people beneath it all.
That sounds somehow hopeful in a peculiar way, I'd say. Now I'm even happier about the great thing we've accomplished here.
The ideal conclusion, I'd say. Maybe it's time to carry sacks at a different mill. But if you're still interested in learning a bit more, drawing from the well of alchemical knowledge...
I know where to find you.
Indeed. God be with you.
What's new?
Nothing much, lad. Take care, friend.
Black powder? I'd never have expected that from Crazel.
Imagine, that monarch of ours is half deaf.
That dog of yours? What does that have to do with the gunpowder magazine?
Just that I was wondering that the explosions didn't bother him at all. At least he won't suffer here. And now I'm not surprised he was so unhappy with that bastard Vesaric. Hey, how did you know what we were actually doing?
I didn't exactly.
But you said weapons. How did you find out? Did we let it slip somehow?
As soon as I found out you were looking for sulfur, I was certain you were up to some devilment.
Aye, well, that's on Zenak. If that idiot hadn't lost the manuscript, you'd be none the wiser. But then, we probably wouldn't have met, and that'd be a shame. Anyway, you did a damn fine job. You deserve a nickname from me, like I promised. We're going to call you... Sourdough!
Sourdough?
Well, when you came here, you were kind of unrefined, grey, nothing much. But as you gained experience, you rose and rose until you've risen into a companion we need not be ashamed of. Take care then, Sourdough. And come back and visit sometime. See you soon, my friend.
What is it you need?
Black powder. We're in the middle of the forest next to...
Aye. Never judge a fire...
Anyway, I hope the milling...
in the...
Take care.
Good doggy, good boy. He's dead!
Die! Go!
Whoa! Whoa!
Hey, you! Who's this that chance has brought my way? I'm Peter, but everyone calls me Hornet.
I'm Henry, Scalitz.
Forgive me, but you don't look much like a nobleman.
That I am not.
It's just when you say of Scalitz.
Well, it's just my way of saying I'm not from these parts. Besides, my name doesn't hold a candle to yours, Hornet. How did you come by such a moniker?
After a fight. My opponents say the blows I give them are rights. Want to see for yourself?
What are the rules?
I have two. One. Always two.
Pretty simple.
Exactly. Take a sword, a mace.
A shield?
Yeah, sure. We stop when one of us...
All right. You roam the world.
Exactly.
Is that how you make a living?
Ah, I move from village to village, and people... Sometimes, occasionally, I get... As long as...
You enjoy...
I've nothing against them after that.
A mountain of muscle for some...
Exactly. And there's no... So...
I have to go.
Farewell, good... Sir. What can I do for...
Let's do it.
Exactly. What are we fighting for?
I have a proposition. If you win, if I win, you teach me some of your skills.
I can tell you how to improve your stamina.
That's my wager.
Ha!
That was a good fight.
Good. Very good. Perhaps I'll have better luck. So, it's a good idea to start by limbering up and stretching your body. This may sound like cheap advice, but it's not something that should be underestimated.
I'll bear that in mind.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Feel free. You're no longer in mortal danger.
Must you imagine? The other day, I was standing in the yard when I saw this cloud in the sky.
So what?
The cloud looked just like you.
I reckon it must have been a storm cloud then.
Eh? No, just an ordinary white one. But it had everything. Hair, eyes, mouth. It was the spitting image of it. It must be a sign.
I reckon you're right. I saw your likeness just the other day too.
Really? Where? On the surface of the pond? Or was it in the sky as well?
That calf of ours gave me this dopey look. And you came straight to mind.
What?
Nice and slow.
The dead men had been flowing down the river for at least a week. Without anyone noticing.
Couldn't have just vanished. What do I pay him for?
Whoa! Bloody hell. I'm overheating it. This is gonna take a while yet. This is almost done. Oof. I hope I don't fuck it all up. This is almost done. Oh, finally.
Good morning to you.
Would you repeat?
Excellent. What will it be?
I'll have a look.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for. Sir.
Sure. I'd like to
Aye. Was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
At your service, sir.
Let's fight.
What would you prefer?
Nah, I don't...
How many...
Nah, this is...
If you...
Show what you're made of! You want to try me?
Ouch! I'm out! In God's name!
You didn't hear it from the trader who sold you the prize by any chance?
Take that! No, you don't! Christ! I'm hit! Go fuck yourself!
That's enough.
As you wish. Are you really...
Nah. Let's...
Stop by when...
All right.
Let's...
As you wish.
I wouldn't...
How many opponents...
Nah, this isn't my...
All right.
Show what you're made of! Come and get another! Enough! That's enough! Show your stuff! I give up. I'm all yours! Go fuck yourself!
I'm knackered.
As you wish. Are you really...
Let's...
What would you...
I wouldn't...
How many...
Nah, this is...
All right.
Enough! That's enough!
I'm all yours!
That's enough.
As you wish.
Nah. Let's...
Come by another...
Let's...
As you wish.
I wouldn't...
How many...
Nah, this isn't my...
Are you ready?
Enough! I give up!
Show what you're made of! I give up!
Enough. You are really good.
Thanks.
Definitely. I'm sorry.
Good doggy.
God bless you.
Would you repeat?
Great! What do you need?
What do you... I'd like to do something...
Aye, that. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
while exploring the...
Ah, yes. At least we know here.
Does the name Nick...
Yes, but I haven't seen him.
Nick Vard is lying dead outside Trotsky. He apparently overestimated his strength while,
Are you serious? My God.
I took care of those demons. They shouldn't be a problem. I've still got chills down my...
Hopefully things will... Most important...
I decided to... I can still smell that...
He tries that prank on all the newcomers.
You knew?
I wouldn't want to spoil his...
Anyway.
Trotsky Castle, chairman of the... Thanks you.
I didn't fight Lucifer like Sir Otto, but even so, the demons should leave you alone. I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to deal with this...
You got...
There's always something to do. Also, don't think you can continue to move freely about the castle. You are hereby stripped of that privilege. Nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach the castle... God be with you.
Let's fight.
As you... I want to have a... How many... Are you...
Ha! What do you want? Ha! Ha! Take that! Show what you're made of! Jesus! I'm hit! Fucking hell! Show your stuff! We're going to gut you, you! You want to try me? Show what you're made of! Now, what do you want? No, no, fuck! Show your stuff! Show what you're made of! Bad luck! You're no match for us, fucker! I've been waiting for you! Ha! Ha! Show your stuff! I give up!
Got...
Let's...
We can, but we'd better just use wooden weapons, so I don't finish.
Nah, none of that.
In the state you're.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Cheers. I hope you...
You're not...
Nah, none
in the state you're in.
Cut down the old oak at the crossroads.
Oh no. Why? A lovely tree like that.
Greetings to you. The weather has been stormy for a few days, so one of the branches snapped and fell off. Nothing happened. To the noble, but it broke his horse's back.
And that pissed him off and he wants his revenge.
We can. Nah, in the state you're in.
Let's...
What would you... What's your...
I'll tell...
What do you want me...
The same as...
Are you ready?
Ah, one...
How many opponents?
Why don't we...
My.
You want to...
Show What the fuck was that?
You want to try me?
Now that's what I call bad luck. Ouch! I'm out!
I've had enough.
As you wish. Had enough?
Let's...
How many opponents?
Ah, this is...
Are you ready? Show what you're made of! You want to try me? Show what you're made of! What the?
I've been waiting for you. Show what you're made of. We're going to gut you, you whore son. What the?
I'm all yours!
Enough! I'm out of this.
You want to try me?
I'm knackered.
As you wish.
Let's...
As you wish. What's your...
I'll give them mate.
You'd better take... What do you want me...
The same as...
Shall we...
Would you let some...
How many men do you...
Why don't we...
My.
You're no match for us, but...
You want to try me?
I'll sort you out nicely.
Burn in hell!
Ha! No chance. Bad luck. Enough. That's enough.
I'm all yours.
I've had enough.
As you wish. Do you want to try?
Let's fight with...
How many opponents? If you...
Go! Ha! Fuck you! What the fuck was that?
I'm all yours!
Show what you're made of! Out! I'm out!
I'm all yours!
That's enough.
As you wish.
Let's fight.
What would you...
I want to have...
How many...
Nah, this is...
All right.
Got time to worry about everything that could go wrong.
Oh! Christ! Fuck you!
Ah! Fucking hell!
That hit home.
Show your stuff!
God be with you, my friend.
And with you.
Let's...
As you...
I want...
How many...
Nah, this is...
All right.
I'm out.
Go fuck yourself.
That's enough.
As you wish.
Let's...
What would you...
Nah, I don't...
How many...
Nah, this is...
If you...
Enough! I'm out of this. You want to try me?
I've had enough! Enough! I've had enough. You are really good.
Thanks.
Definitely.
I'm ready.
We can't. We wouldn't make it to Nabokov and back by sunset. We'll meet at the second gate tomorrow at sunrise.
God be with you.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
God bless, good sir.
Greetings to you.
Well, I don't think I could...
Aye.
Or fuck. Which... Look.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's water under the bridge.
I'm in your debt. Talking of debts, there's one more we need to settle. That herbwoman, Bojena, really helped us after that ambush.
Aye.
I gave her my word. And the word of a noble must be kept.
Don't worry about it. I took care of it on behalf of both of us.
You did? My word, Henry. You are a true bellator.
Thanks, Hans.
How is she getting on, actually?
Not on account of us, no. But... well, it's a complicated story. And not a pleasant one.
Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that. But right now, I'm not in the mood for sad stories. You can tell me another time, but now, Nabokov awaits. It's high time we say...
I'm ready.
Let's mount up. It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny, this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Berghoff must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots. Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul, and he'd ask me, "So,
What a
son,
nice day."
what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick! I can't have that! When I go to the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
I reckon it'll be some time yet before you go to the next life and face judgment. Audentes fortuna juvat, remember?
Or I've got a guardian angel by the name of Henry.
It's a shame I lost my flaming sword, though.
Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How can I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Troskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready. Forward!
Die!
Go! Show what you're made of!
Die!
Quick! Faster! Yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal. I'll even forgive you for having the audacity to beat me, blacksmith's boy. And I'll even reward you for your horsemanship. After all, the lords of Perkstein don't neglect their loyal subjects.
Thanks. Where did you get so much coin?
Where do you think? Lord von Berghoff gave it to me as a token of our good relations. So, we should put it to good use.
I agree. So?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters. Dentes fortuna, Juvat! We turn right here.
Your knowledge of these parts is impressive.
Don't worry. I spent some time in the local forest, so I know my way around. Soon the path will turn sharply and head down a steep hill. So be careful your horse doesn't stumble. And by the way, there won't be time for it now, but near Nabokov there's this nice marsh where wild boar go to wallow. A good spot. Tried and tested.
Have you forgotten your last encounter with a boar?
Don't be so discouraging. I've learned a thing or two since then, and I won't let any swine catch me off guard.
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Ratai. And I was afraid, you know, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did, but I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks, but hard ones, they require a man like Sir Hans Capon of Lipa and Perkstein.
And Henry of Skalitz.
Aye, he faces the hardest tasks of all.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Berghoff. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramir. Sir Otto von Berghoff asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Burkhoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortress. Greetings.
That's not...
Is that me? I'm...
Henry. How's trade? The plates here.
We just...
Folk... Hold on.
What? Miss Benny?
All right. You said...
Aye, the poor... Oh, he does... He be... Have you got...
I have...
Iron. What's...
Great.
And what's... My lot? I reckon... Later. Shut your dog and tend to your teeth. Right, I'm going. So you've heard then? I hope you won't disappoint Sverk and pass some time with him.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it.
The Lord be with you.
I have a bit...
What game?
Nice.
Let's... At a loose end, sir? Dice will help pass the time.
Come on then, show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time. And you look like you can't count to 5. Why'd I even start playing? You must have a lucky horseshoe up your ass. Next time I'll be more careful around you.
I heard Lotho.
He's caught...
Now, how many...
Think...
Well, I bet why. So you're...
One of...
Well, you're... And you're...
His ask...
Ferret. Well, you've got... We can do...
Aye.
Then you're the...
I don't want to...
Nothing interesting. If you... Sir, what they say...
No, you were right.
Just stop.
What is that mutt one over here? Huh? Where do you think you...
Heel. Come here.
Do I want to send Mutt home?
Mutt. To Zhelyov.
If you're hungry, I left something outside on the table.
I hear you're a keen...
You heard? I'll take the...
Would you like...
What game? Now, let's... You're a pleasure to play against. Do me the honor of another game.
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me. It's a good thing you don't throw like that all the time. My God, what a fuck-up again!
Curva, that was my favourite one.
Huh? What do you...
What do you want? Sooner or later out of our...
Hold on. You've got me mixed up with someone. It was Lorabon Burgov who sent me here.
What? If you're not one of those
I swear by all that's...
Thank I'm Yaramir Nebok. You gallop back to Trotsky. Tell him to bring an army and put an end to their mischief.
Well, who is he?
I haven't a... His men... now.
How did...
We don't have... Well, it was just... What? It took...
I'll tell... I can't... Let's do it.
You don't have to. We've got some blunt. Oh, we don't want to have.
That's sensible.
We'll do it in a little.
Give me a long...
You give me a mo.
Watch out! Michael is one of the best fighters around.
Have it, Michael.
Burn in hell!
Keep it up, youngster!
Cross! Shit! Jesus! I'm hit! My head! Ha!
A good fight.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time.
Lord Cape.
Ha! That it has. All honour to you, Henry. Here you go. If you're feeling a bit sore, she'll be up. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, we'll try Pelzel in the stable. And if you want to train some other battle skills...
God bless.
Well, I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael.
Well, you didn't make it easy. I don't like fighting with wretches who haven't a chance in hell.
It's a shame there aren't more now. Let's have a look.
Yeah, true.
Well, I've done what I could.
Aye.
I'm glad. Will you tell...
Henry,
Oh,
my sword is at your service.
blimey. No one's ever said anything like... But it's not your sword I need so much...
My...
I have to go and get fresh herbs from... And if you tell me about your chivalrous deed...
I'll be happy to.
The countrysides. Shall we go?